The animation began with the introduction of Lex Luthor showing off the anti-life equation, which was kept in a briefcase. He is of the opinion that once he can figure out a way to harness its powers, he will be able to eliminate Superman. But this was cut short as the Legion are with a different opinion, as some members want to make use of it to either kill Aquaman or even Wonder Woman. After a long deliberation, Lex Luthor is more worried that the Justice League at this point would be more worried about getting the anti-life equation back, so they all need to act fast in hiding the briefcase. The scene then shifted to Kite Man, who had just robbed a bank but was immediately caught by Barbara Gordon, a member of the Bat family. Meanwhile, we get to see Glider reading a romantic letter from Kite Man, only for her to realize that Preppy, who was the obnoxious leader of her team, had stolen her golden shower, and a fight then break out. This alone got Lisa fired from her dance performance troupe. So Glider meets Chuck at Noonan's bar, the iconic hangout place of Gotham's small-time baddies. Kite Man is shocked after seeing his girlfriend with bloodstain on her clothes, so she explained to him what had happened at her presentation earlier. He then informed Lisa about his failed robbery, as when he was a kid he had always dreamed of being the toughest supervillain, but his mom kept on interfering with his plans with all her dirty stuff she had always thought he was busy doing then as a teenager. Meanwhile, Bane arrives at the joint to recruit Kite Man for Lex's mission, while Golden Glider motivated him as she believed her boyfriend is someone with the kindest of heart. Kite Man goes to meet Lex Luthor at his office. He informed Kite Man that the Justice League would be attacking them any moment soon, so his only job is only to patrol the skies and alert them if any of the Justice League attack by air. Kite Man feels this is going to be an easy job, so Lex informed him not to mess up. Kite Man goes for his mission, but as usual, Kite Man messed this up. So he goes immediately to go help his team only for him to be electrocuted. The scene then cut to when Lisa is doing everything to make sure he is conscious. He then brags saying he went toe-to-toe with Superman, but his was immediately disputed as they informed him he didn't even see the Superman, as he was just blown away by the crosswind, affecting his kite limp, making him lost control. Just then, Lex called. He informed Kite Man that he is the worst supervillain he had ever seen. Glider and Kite Man is mad at what Lex had just said, so he then informed Lex that one thing he would never have are real friends. So after saying all this, which provoked Lex Luthor, leading to him asking the bar owner about the price of the bar they are currently in, which the owner informed Lex it wasn't for sale, but Lex, being wealthy, then offered a huge price which he accepted. At the Legion's headquarters, they blamed Kite Man and Bane for hiring the Kite Man. Meanwhile, Lex also fired Bane. At the bar, Glider told Noonan that he can't see the bar. He then told them that he doesn't want to sell it, but a huge offer of $10 million, he can't see himself rejecting such amount. They all began talking about the memories they spent throughout the years since they found the bar. Just then, Kite Man promised that the bar won't go anywhere as him and Glider are going to buy the bar. But she is surprised at the price, which is $10 million, but Kite Man on his own was able to convince her. Glider promised the bar owner that she and Kite Man would provide the $10 million at the end of the week. The scene then cut to Glider and Kite Man asking his dad for $10 million in his office. Kite Man dad then informed him that he was a bad investment from him and Kite Man has never accomplished anything in his life. When Glider demanded he just loan her the money if he can't give his own son, he then refused as he believed she too can't achieve nothing with the money as Glider was dumb enough to date Chuck. The two brainstormed about how to get the money, so they both went to meet Ivy and Harley Quinn for their help, but she told them that she doesn't have $10 million to borrow. Lisa and Chuck decide to assemble a crew consisting of Gus, Bane, the severed head of the Queen of Fables, and a number of minor baddies to infiltrate the heavily fortified mansion of Daryl to steal the money. However, this mission then became a deadly battle between the same supervillains and the security. After a long extended battle, things seems not to be going in the villain's way, as there are too many security guard, so Kite Man asked Glider to use her powers, but she informed him that she can't because she cannot control them whenever she uses them, and she is also afraid that she might also mistakenly kill him. But just then Glider see her friends dying. This alone made her furious and making her use her powers, killing all the security guard. Meanwhile, Kite Man goes into his father's secret room, only for him to meet his father inside the room, who had also prepared the bag of money, which he had asked of him earlier. He is proud and happy for his son, as this was the first time he had ever seen his son standing up to challenge him. And now, his actions make him think that maybe Kite Man isn't completely worthless after all. At the bar, they'd all celebrate their victory while also giving a moment of silence for those who had died during their mission. Meanwhile, we get to see the briefcase with Lex Luthor as one of the members of the Legion saw it with Lex, and it was Lex's idea to trick the Legion into thinking Superman and the Justice League had apprehended the briefcase. But Lex eliminated him before he could inform the rest. Lex goes to congratulate Kite Man on his new business he just bought. Glider and Kite Man then had a moment. The scene then shifted to Darkseid getting informed about what planet the anti-life briefcase is. We then found out it was all in Kite Man's new bar, which he doesn't even know. The next day, Glider and Chuck are busy rebranding and opening their bar as the new business owner, while also trying to hire some new workers. Even Bane also applied and got a job. Meanwhile, goth teenager Malice Wunderbar arrives at the bar with her cat Cheshire to look for a job, and her pretentious ditzy attitude is instantly considered a red flag by Lisa. However, Chuck offers her a job as a server despite her total lack of attention, willingness, or awareness for the job at hand. In the evening, Golden Glider goes to meet Lex Luthor to invite him for their grand reopening of their bar. So Lex promised her to attend as it is just a way for him to support his fellow supervillain communities, while also promising to come along with his Legion of Doom teammates. Golden Glider is super happy by this, but his plan was to only throw a party of his own to draw attention away from Noonan's bar, where he had hidden the anti-life equation. Glider goes to inform her boyfriend, but then Malice Wunderbar arrived while also asking for her cat. She then get informed that they tried eliminating it, but he didn't die, but instead, the cat went on to attack a human in Gotham City. The scene then cut to Malice Wunderbar cat turning into a giant and eliminated the animal control while also going rampage. Meanwhile, Glider prepared for the arrival of Lex Luthor and left for them to listen to the news where they found out that he wasn't coming. Glider and Chuck immediately goes to the Legion headquarters, but were denied entry access. But just as Golden Glider and Kite Man returned home, they saw Malice Wunderbar, huge cat, destroying the city. While the cat heads straight to the Legion headquarters and began to attack the Legion, so Golden Glider and Kite Man goes to stop the giant cat, but it chased them back to their bar. Fortunately for the both of them, they found Malice, who eventually turned back the cat into its smaller size. Seeing Kite Man is really depressed about his failure as a bar owner before he could finish explaining to Glider. Darkseid then arrived, and everyone is afraid. But it seems Malice is working for Darkseid. As it turns out, Malice is Darkseid's granddaughter, and a despot shares his disdain for Malice's apparent failure. Glider then gave Malice a credit for their business publicity while Darkseid goes to have some drink, while also buying drinks for everyone. And now it seems their business is now very successful. The episode then came to an end. If you enjoy a recap like this, kindly subscribe for more.